Hey guys, welcome back to VolatilityTV here. I just wanted to do a quick video showing you guys my profits for today. Today is Wednesday, March 19th, 2025, and as you guys can see, my profit for today, it's actually $740, so it's not $952. And yeah, I'll give you the breakdown and everything. Let's get right into the video. Alright, so as you guys can see, we're trading ticker symbol GOOG, and actually this was a swing trade from yesterday going into today. So I'm just going to give you the breakdown, how I bought, where I bought, and where I sold. So yeah, let's go into it. You guys can see this is from yesterday. This is March 18th. So this is yesterday when I decided to buy in. You guys can see that I went in 200 at a price of 163. And if you take a look at it, you can clearly see that when I bought in, we had this initial sell-off, but then things just continue selling off. This isn't the reason why I'm showing you this, is because this is not where I made my decision to actually get in. Where I actually made my decision was on the 180-day chart. You guys could see. So if I go back to today, on the 180-day chart, you guys could see that where I bought in, I saw an opportunity for a reversal, meaning I was planning on holding this for either 2 to 3 days, and once we get that reversal, I literally only wanted 500, but you know, I walked away with $740, and you know, that's just how I actually planned to execute this trade, and that's exactly what happened. So if I go back to the 1 minute chart here, you can see that once it starts going down, after I bought in, it started going down, hitting all the way to lows of 158.8. I was fine. I was comfortable with holding this because, like I said, I mentioned earlier, it was a swing trade. This wasn't supposed to be a day trade. If this were to be a day trade, I would have actually waited all the way down. But since I was not paying attention to the intraday, that's what I made my decision based on that. Based on the 180 days. So once I get in, I was comfortable with holding it for a couple of days or so. Turns out that today was actually that day. Once we got this reversal yesterday, we started picking up based on all the trends and everything that's been going on in the stock market as of whole. We can see that literally everything is green across the board. Yesterday wasn't too much, not so much, but you know, things actually started picking up today, because if you're taking a look at the news and everything, you can see that, you know, the Fed, the rates and everything, all that good stuff, you know, you can pay attention to all that. So you can see that that actually was a catalyst for getting the market to be green today. So on the close of yesterday, we could see that it had a nice reversal. Then we consolidated and we closed off on 162 from the highs of 166. So nothing too crazy. It's not like it stayed all the way down on 158. And then we opened up today around 160. We opened up around here 164 or so, and once things started to pick up, we had a little bit of sell-off here, a little spike, and then a sell-off, and then again, my profit that I actually wanted to walk away was 500. So in this range, it was not 500, it was only like 100 or 200 or so. And again, I was patient. I was pretty much waiting until I was ready to hit my profit, and then hit my profit target, and then sell out, and that's it. I make my profit for today, and that's it. So I actually do have a video of that, so you'll see it in a second. You can see that clearly things just started to pick up. We had this nice sell-off here, and then we got this nice reversal, and everything just started trending upwards at around 130 or so. This would have been at the time, like I mentioned earlier, with the Fed meeting and Jay Powell mentioning all this stuff. So the price rates and the hike rates, all that stuff is going to be staying the same, which is good for the market. In turn, that is a catalyst for everything to be going green. Once you mentioned all of that in the Fed meeting, most of the stocks actually use that as a catalyst to continue rallying up, and that's where I put in my sell out point. I definitely passed my $500 target, and then once I put it, I set my target for 167.43. You guys can see that it continued rallying, but from the video, as you could see, I just set my price target that I need to sell out, walk away, and then that's it. And as you guys can clearly see, that it went up a little bit, had a nice rally up to 168. It's okay to leave some profit on the table. That's okay. You can't, you know, like I said in my other videos, it's not in a perfect world, it would be nice to get off on the top. However, I usually have my plan for when I want to get out. So once I set my target, then it rallied all the way up, and you can clearly see that if I were to stay in, I would have definitely given some profits back, which isn't a big deal. But again, once it hits my price target that I need to sell out, I would sell out. So you saw the rally going up, and then we had this nice sell off. Nice little reversal here, and then we ended up selling all the way off, closing at 166.28, which is definitely lower than where I sold off from. So let me ask you guys this: did you guys actually trade today? Today was actually very nice, very green. You know, hopefully you walked away with some profits, just like I did. This was pretty much a swing trade, like I mentioned earlier. This is just the day 2. So yesterday I bought in, and then today I sold out at 167, bringing me at $740. So not actually 952 like I mentioned earlier. So $740, not too bad. Pretty nice profits right there. So yeah, let me know in the comment section if you have any questions. I just wanted to do this quick recap for you. Nothing too crazy. You know, it's all about consistency when it comes to stuff like this. I always tell you guys to make a plan, know when you're actually getting in, and then know when you're actually getting out. Always limit your trades. You guys can see that I actually have my plan to buy in and then buy out, not doing any over trades or revenge trading or anything like that. So always make sure you limit your trades. If you are going to be swing trading, be comfortable with being in the red for a couple of days or so, and then knowing when the reversal will be coming. So yeah, if you have any questions, again, like I said, just leave it in the comment section down below, and I'll leave it like that. So yeah, you know what to do, man. This is YouTube. You know, smash that like button, subscribe, rate, all that good stuff, man. You know what to do, man. Notification bell, all that good stuff, man. You know what to do. This is YouTube, man. You know what to do. Peace.